It's arrested development.
Okay, good. So everyone's here. Nice to see everyone this morning. Before we begin, I'd like to say that this week's Neuron has some very interesting articles and very relevant to the lab, and I'd like you all to read it if possible, please.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can't we just read pink journals?
Why?
Because pink is gorgeous.
Yes, but these have got the important papers in this week.
But what if we made that gorgeous?
How would you like to make that gorgeous?
I think Anya has something to say.
Anya?
Hello?
Who could that be
Hello?
this time of the morning? Come in! Yes, who are you?
I'm an inspector from the NIH. Are you that professor who's been practicing cloning?
Yes.
Illegal cloning, by the way.
No!
Nice to meet you. Come with me.
Oh. Where are we going?
This way.
Oh, hello. That inspector was gorgeous.
I agree.
So where are you taking me?
Bethesda!
So I bet you're all wondering how I came to be in this situation. Well, it's kind of a funny story, actually. I should probably start from the beginning. So when I first came to Yale, I had a great graduate student. His name was Matt Johnson, or I should say Matt B. Johnson. And we published lots of great papers together. The last one's my favourite. But, as always, the time came for Matt to graduate. And despite my best efforts to keep him as a postdoc, I even offered him a bigger bench, he left, and I was lonely. So I tried hiring a bunch of new people to fill the void. First was Lindsay, a postdoc from Canada. Things began well. She seemed pleasant enough. But then I began to notice things. For instance, she loved the word gorgeous just a bit too much.
Okay.
I am gorgeous. Oh yeah. The red nucleus. I guess that's almost pink. Gorgeous.
And she loved making things gorgeous. And because she spent so much time on gorgeous, she didn't do a whole lot of work.
So Lindsay, what was it you wanted to show me? What have you done this week? Something good happened with the experiments?
Oh yeah, about the experiments. I didn't have time to do those this week.
Why?
I was making for gorgeous. Look, I mean, I think it really adds a lot to my experimental space.
You think so?
I do. I promise next week, if, you give me some more pink solutions, some more pink labware, I think maybe I'll be ready to start the experiment.
Great. Wonderful. So I'll just admire the pink floor for now then, and I'll tell NIH about that, yes?
Yeah, definitely. I think that can definitely go in, the previous experiments part of the grant.
Let me guess.
I think they'll love it.
Let me guess. Subsection gorgeous.
Yes.
As I was understandably slightly disturbed by my new postdoc, I tried hiring someone far cheaper who I thought might be more likely to do some work. A technician called Lupe from a country I've never even heard of.
Whew. Well, that's 10 experiments. I think I'm good for the day. Yeah.
And just when I thought things were on the up, I was brought down to earth with a bump. Lupe was stealing from the lab. Just little things like stationery to begin with. Then it got worse. Centrifuges went missing. And I'm still not sure how she moved that PCR machine without anyone noticing. Now I'm sure you're thinking, how could things get worse? Let me assure you, my friends, thanks to undergraduates, they can very easily. Let me introduce Anyang and Chicken, her nickname for a very good reason. These two individuals came to the lab from an undergraduate program at Yale. They seemed perfect on paper, but An Young only seemed to want to say hello to people.
Hello? 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 Gorgeous. Hello? Gorgeous. Hello. Pink. Hello.
And Chicken, whose name, like the meaning of San Diego, escapes me now. Chicken's only function in life was, apparently, to improve her chicken impressions.
Yes. Good job. Good job. Good job.
So finally, I resolved that there was only one thing to do. Clone Matt B. Johnson. The first try was quite successful, but as with so many things, there were some bugs to work out. His name was Matt Krause, and, while hyper-intelligent, had this strange desire to study computer science, and, instead of creating molecules all day like the original, he created kernels, whatever those are.
So, Matt Krause, you've explained this before, but I still don't get it. What do you do for this lab? I mean, what the heck is this? Is this some sort of kernel?
Lindsay, kernels are really easy. Let me show you. So a kernel's just a bunch of numbers. First you take your input data. You get some output, which we'll call O with a hat.
The second attempt was even better. His name was Matt R. Johnson. The R stands for repeated. And he seemed more like the original, though all he ever wanted to talk about was imaging, and how the ACC always lights up. Oh, and he liked to do magic. Or should I say, try to do magic.
And you can see, ladies, that using fMRI, we can perform any number of tricks, nay, illusions. Observe the illumination of the anterior cingulate cortex.
Hello? I'm gonna want to know what the ACC does.
And that brings us to the present day, my friends. Who knows what will happen to the lab now?
So that's how the brain works.
Come on!
Oh, Lupe, I can't even tell you. This is going to be amazing. It's just beautiful. I mean, you may not have noticed, but I really love pink. I just think it's the most gorgeous color ever. I mean, I don't know. Do you think I have enough pink in the lab?
You know, a little more might not hurt.
Yeah, see, that's what I think.
So have you liked pink like since you were born?
Yeah, you know, it's the funniest thing that you say that because actually, you know, my mom, she just said that as soon as I was born, she just said that I was gorgeous and wrapped me in a pink blanket. And from that day on, you know, my first word was gorgeous. And then the second word was pink because I said,
so great.
you know,
That's
pink
great.
is gorgeous. And then, you know, I always wore pink. My mom said that she could never get me out of it, and I loved it.
That's great. This
Yeah,
is,
you know what? We need one more.
You know what this is?
What?
This is gorgeous.
Yeah, see? You need to start saying the word more because everything is gorgeous, especially when it's pink.
Oh, I will.
You know, Lupe, I seem to notice something a little different. Did you get this done?
Well, I don't like to talk about it in the lab. You know.
They are gorgeous.
Guess you'll have to tune in next week, huh?